Hello and welcome back to the 28th episode of the Rule of Two here on the C Cinema Reviews channel. We thank you very much for watching and listening to this video. If you don't know, this is a Star Wars show. We usually take two, sometimes three topics and just talk about them for about half an hour. This week, we only have one topic, which is the new video that Star Wars released about Resistance called The Aces, and it's pretty much giving us a little bit of information on each pilot that they're gonna focus on, and so yeah, that's gonna be our one topic. With me, as always, is Miss Assista.
Stop. Now the dog's
and the
barking.
dog like, what's up? Anyway, yeah, let's talk about this. What do you think?
I like it. I'm liking this more and more. I think at the beginning I was just like, oh, this is for kids, and now that we're here and I'm getting more from this,
yeah,
I like it. I like the characters. What's his name? Phazon. Hype
Phazon.
I really like his character. He's funny. Like, I mean, I know it's like childish funny,
It's
but
so
I like it.
Bad.
But I like it. I think it's so cute.
It's like not. It's not good. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I can't wait for somebody, like, not me, but somebody to have children so I could show them to them. Show this to them.
But it's like, it's not, the dialogue is not good.
I don't mind it.
Even for kids stuff, it's just like,
no, I like it. What's his name? Who is making this? The guy with the hat. Dave Filoni said that he like made this character Phazon after Donald Faison, who is an actor, I suppose. Well, he's the actor that's playing Hype Phazon, so obviously he's an actor. But yeah, so I think that's really cool. We got less of our main character, whose name I don't know.
Whose name is
something Star Warsy. I don't know his name.
I forgot his name. I totally blanking.
Is it Yukio or no? That's probably wrong. Anyway,
I don't know, something like that.
We got less or like little to none about his character. It was basically about the other pilots.
Yeah, it was about everybody else but him.
Yeah, and I like that.
Say what? Say what?
They're introducing you to these characters. I don't mind the animation, and I like the characters. The girl with the like little buns is cute.
Yeah, the girl with the dog.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. BB-8 has some appearances. There's like a lady who's totally a nod to like a Russian.
She's totally Russian, yeah.
Yeah, her voice is Russian, and she's played by the lady that played Price. Arinda Price in what was it? Rebels.
Rebel.
I'm pretty sure about that. And yeah, she's that character
Mary Elizabeth McGlynn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she played Price, but they describe her character as being like cold and distant and just there to do her job.
She's a Russian spy.
Like, her accent is Russian, and I was just like, oh, that's a little bit.
Trump got her in.
But, I mean, I don't mind that character either, but I really like Phazon.
Yeah.
I don't mind the Russian lady.
Uh-huh. What about Two Tubes? Discount Two Tubes?
I was waiting for him to take his helmet off the whole time so I could see his face.
Actually, I think he might be not one of Two Tubes, but one of Master Plo Koon's race.
Oh, okay.
I forget that race, but I think that's what he might be.
Yeah, I kept waiting for him to like take the mask off, and then he never
that's
did.
That's his face.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's his face.
So those characters I like, and the like TIE fighter guy, like I guess he came from
the Imperial. He's an ex-Imperial.
Yeah.
And they totally like hired him. They hired like the way I understand it right now is all these guys are hired to Griff Halloran. It's probably not how you say it, but the way I understand it is the pilots are hired to protect this rebel or resistance base, and so it could like they're never gonna do it. But if they did like really cool stuff with the story, this guy could totally be a double agent. I think that would be great. Like I would do that kind of a thing. Yeah.
You don't think they'll give it to the Russian?
No.
Because he seems a little obvious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a kid. It's a show for like 9-year-olds.
Oh,
they can be a little obvious.
Sure. Right.
It's like Scooby Doo. If you can't figure it out, you're probably dumb or a child.
Okay. Anyway,
they could do something like that because of his ex-imperialism. Mm-hmm. That would be awesome, but like they're never gonna do that because they've got to focus on racing. So, which everybody in the entire world, when they want to see a Star Wars show, it's like, you know what? Forget about Jedi versus Sith. Forget about good versus evil. I want to see racing.
Yeah, it's cool. So who's the last guy? The yellow Plo Koon guy. What's his name?
I call him Two Tubes.
Two Tubes? Is that because he has two tubes?
Yeah. Basically.
I can't believe.
They're not even giving us they're not giving us like there was no dialogue from him, so there's no.
Yeah. And also, like, I didn't see the person who was playing him.
Yeah.
But his ship looks cool.
It's just gonna be the Hulk grunts.
Maybe.
Or Tom Hardy's totally gonna play him. It's just gonna be grunts.
But I'm looking forward to seeing what his character is all about as well.
He's supposed to be the Daredevil, like Evel Knievel type. That could be pretty cool.
I know that they are trying to make connections between this and
everything else.
The universe. Basically.
I know, we do see Kylo Ren's ship.
Do we?
Yeah, it's right here. I'll go back.
Anyway.
We see Kylo Ren's ship right here. Watch. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So either Kylo Ren goes there, and if he goes there, and that bum does not kill everybody there, then that guy's a bum, okay? But if they steal his, that's his ship. If they steal his ship, that would be pretty fun.
I don't know how close this is to episode 7.
6 years?
We do see some stormtroopers.
Something like that?
I know that they're trying to... Well, if it's 6 years, then Kylo Ren is still a good person.
Well, maybe. We see that ship, though, so that's not a good sign if that ship is coming around.
Well...
Just be honest. Even for the Resistance.
I know they're trying to connect, if I can finish this thought.
I haven't even given my thoughts. We've been 10 minutes in.
Let me just finish this. I know they're trying to connect, but I really don't need BB-8 or Poe Dameron in this. I feel like it could work fine on their own. Also, that Imperial dude has like Imperial tattoos, which is so kind of weird. But anyway, so I don't need any connections to the movies. I really don't.
Yep.
I just don't need it. I don't need BB-8 rolling around.
Okay.
So, and that's all I have to say.
That's all I have to say. No further questions, Your Honor. Why does it look so funky? All the animations that aren't in the ships look funky. I mean, just like rigid and like they're so over dramatic with their facial expression. Like their eyes seem like they're just too big, except for the Rhodians because they're supposed to be big. But it's like it's way overdone with some of the animations and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like crunchy, you know? It's crunchy every time. Like if like. It's like having a soft taco and then just having some crunch in there. It's like, wait, what? Why is that there? You know?
I am not
it's
animated fish.
Yeah, but like Rebels and Clone Wars looked way smoother.
But I don't see any problem with these shots.
It just like the stuff in the ships when they're in the pilots and everything like that, but their faces and when they're not flying, it looks it's like if you had some rice and you were like, and there was something crunchy in there. It's like that's not supposed to be there, you know?
Sure, but I don't see that.
Yeah, it looks a little funky. Maybe that's how it's gonna be, and maybe I just have to get used to it. Maybe I'm just being a stickler.
I think it looks fine. I don't know. I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
To me, it's just it looks a little funky. It looks a little crunchy there. I don't know where I came up with that analogy, but I think it fits.
I don't know.
I think it fits. Just crunchy when it's not supposed to be crunchy. Yeah, the animation, that's fine. Like this has brought me over towards the side of being excited for this show. I'm not there yet. I'm not excited, but it has brought me over from the brink of not caring. Now I'm like, okay, we'll see what this is, but I have this, the characters are fine. The characters are fine. I just want to know, because the first synopsis that I read for this show was that this kid was going to be a spy, like a recon operative for the Resistance. Now it just seems like he's gonna be racing 90% of the time until some stormtroopers show up. And that, like, the synopsis to me was like, I thought that would be great. I thought he'd be running, driving around in his X-Wing like we see in a couple shots, doing some recon on the First Order. And that would be pretty cool to learn some more, like, sciencey stuff about how he can keep himself hidden from them, go behind some asteroids and scan them or whatever. That's what I was thinking. But this is like, I guarantee you that 90% of this show is going to be them racing. And that's fine. Like, that's cool. I'll be, if I got something different from the synopsis and the press releases, not the press releases, but the little snippets of information we've been getting about it. It wasn't racing, and there's I know that they're not showing us the good stuff, but there's a bunch of like racing stuff in there. A bunch. And so I'm afraid that it's all going to just be like 90% racing and then 10% actually doing something that matters in the universe of Star Wars, And the racing stuff, like the bright lights and the going through the rings, like that's all good for the kids. And I get it. It's a kid's show. So you want to see them race. You want to see one person win one week, the next person win the next week. But it's just like, that can get kind of repetitive.
Sure.
Yeah. And that's just, I'm not basing this off of anything, but the footage we've seen, there has been a lot of just their ships flying around together. And so that I assume is racing. And if I'm wrong, I'm super glad that I'm wrong. But I just have this feeling in my gut, like, we're not going to get much of this guy being the spy that was initially said.
Well, he's like a kid. I don't feel like he's competent enough to do that.
Demi, Anakin built C-3PO at the age of like 6, 9.
That's true.
What was he, 9, 8? In the Phantom Menace?
But Anakin was also like born of the Force. I don't even know who this kid is, except that he's got a nice fade.
But like we've seen Luke at like 17, he goes off and he's like zipping around and doing all kinds of great stuff.
Like the Chosen One.
Yeah, but this, like, we saw Ezra, he's still like a teenager by the time him and Thrawn get sent off somewhere. That dude grew up so much and was doing some cool stuff by the end. Like, this guy is as old as Ezra is when Ezra goes.
Sure. I think it looks good. I liked the ships.
There's a bunch of colors. Like, the kids that are going to watch it, they're totally going to be like, colors!
I like the way it looks. The ships, I like them, except sometimes they look like they're Legos, which I don't like.
Yeah.
But I do like the use of different aliens, which I'm always like. Yeah. I always like that.
4 humans, a Rhodian, Plo Koon guy, and then I hope the droids get some personality too. Just
I don't want.
Not Farbot. No, I don't want them arguing with the droids. I'm just saying, like, the droids, R2-D2 has personality. C-3PO has personality. BB-8 maybe kinda has personality. He has the thumbs up. Like, he's funny. Like, I just hope not. I just don't want them to be there for the sake of being, because you have to have a droid with you in your ship, because that's just the normal. Mm-hmm. I would like, you know, the best thing comes out of the writing, and it's showing, not telling. So, you know, it's fine. Like I said, I think that for me personally, I just have this gut feeling that we're not gonna get as much of the First Order and actual villains. Like, we might get some pirates or something like that, but those aren't villains. Mm-hmm. Those aren't like, if we get Hondo in this, you guys, or someone,
Bro better have a walker.
If we get Hondo or someone like Hondo, like that other pig dude, remember that red pig guy?
Yes.
That if we get someone like that, like, they're jokes. They're just like jokes.
You want that?
No, they're jokes.
Sorry.
Those characters are jokes. Like, you just laugh at them because they're so dumb. You know? We probably will get stuff like that because this is targeted towards an even smaller demographic. That's something that I don't understand. Ezra was like 12, okay, when the show first started. He was very young. He was like teenager, barely though. When the show first started, and that one was geared more towards like an older audience. This one, the main character is like late teens, and it's geared to a younger audience, so I'm like, how are they gonna relate?
Sure, I can see that.
Yeah, so it's very different, and I hope that I'm wrong about it being crunchy. I hope that I'm wrong about it just being them racing all the time, because you just go through the rings, okay? So what? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would like. It's something different. Like, the Kessel Run was totally different than what I imagined it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't racing. Like, that technically was racing against time, but also space and stuff like that. And that was very creative with what they did in that movie.
Speaking of
these, it's just like flying to the rings.
Speaking of Solo, it comes out on the 25th on Blu-ray and DVD.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to get it because I've only seen it once and I want to see it again.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see deleted scenes and round tables and everything that they're going to
That dog is ugly, though. That thing is fat. It's like, it's about to die.
It's not a dog, and we're talking about Solo now. I can't wait to see Solo.
We were still talking about Resistance.
Okay, but
we have one topic.
Gears. We have switched gears. I can't wait to see Solo again because...
Yeah.
I don't think a movie should be just watched once and then be judged, honestly, which is what we did with Solo. But I can't wait to see it again.
Maybe I should do like a little updated review on Solo and just like, get, because.
Well, if the people are clamoring for it.
If you the people, JJ, I know you're listening. If you the people are clamoring for the Solo, a Star Wars story updated review, please tell us that in the comment section down below. We might even get Misa Sista in on it. Might. Very, very. We'll have we might figure that out. Maybe if specifically you, JJ, I know you have your false account that's like JJ ... Abrams. I know you're out there listening. If you ask for her thoughts on Solo, because she didn't do the review obviously with me the first time, we could do that for you, JJ. Anyway, back to Resistance. Steven Stanton's back.
Who is he?
He's the voice of Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's Taylor something or other.
Obi-Wan, not Anakin.
Yeah.
What? Taylor did Anakin.
No.
This guy did Obi-Wan.
You need to check that.
Fact check?
I am 100% sure. If he's back from the Clone Wars, then he did the clones, not Obi-Wan.
No.
What's his name? Jeff Stanton?
Steven.
Oh, Steven Stanton. I'm 1,000% sure he did not do Obi-Wan. James Arnold Taylor. He did Obi-Wan. I was right.
He did Obi-Wan in Rebels.
No,
He did Obi-Wan in Rebels, 100%. I know he's done Obi-Wan, and he did Obi-Wan in Rebels.
Well, who does he,
I don't know.
Play in Clone Wars?
I don't know. He probably did something crazy.
Something crazy?
I don't know.
Star Wars is fully crazy. Anyway.
Yeah, but it's great.
Yeah, he did not do Obi-Wan.
He did Obi-Wan 100% in Rebels. Let's look at his IMDb here. Sorry, JJ. We are kind of taking a little thing.
Detour.
But, we gotta know. Star Wars Rebels. He did the Jedi Knight. He did
Grand Moff
Tarkin.
No, Obi-Wan.
He did Obi-Wan. Are you kidding me? He did Obi-Wan.
He doesn't say.
He did Old Man Obi-Wan. 100%.
What about in Clone Wars?
Show all 18 episodes, okay? Twin Sons, Ben Kenobi voice. # catch me outside.
No thanks.
How about that? There you go, JJ. I was right. He did play Obi-Wan.
Okay, we'll go.
It just wasn't young Obi-Wan.
It wasn't young. Who did he play in Clone Wars? I'm pretty sure it was the clones.
I don't know if he did anything in Clone Wars.
Maybe not. I could be wrong.
Star Wars Rebels.
Clone Wars. There it is,
Where?
right there.
He was
maybe not.
someone on Utapau. Masamita. Oh, he played the blue guy. You know the blue guy that always hangs around Palpatine?
No.
Masamita.
Oh yes,
yeah,
with the horns.
Yes, that's who he played.
Oh, and he played Tarkin as well.
He played Tarkin everywhere, I think.
Slip through your fingers.
Brother Viscous.
Okay,
Toy Darien Guard.
I thought he was the guy that did.
Yeah, Masamita. He did Masamita.
What are the clones?
But
anyway,
I think the guy who was Django. I'm pretty sure that dude did the clone voices.
No, I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
Anyway, let's get back to Resistance.
You're talking about the actual guy that played Django?
Yeah, I think
the guy who's in
yes.
Aquaman now? No, that's so wrong.
I thought that he did because it sounds so similar.
No, that's not him.
Okay, whatever. I've played a lot of Battlefront 2 on PS2 and it sounds very similar.
Well, he might do the voice in that one, but definitely not in the Clone Wars.
In the Clone Wars,
yes. No.
You think, like, I'll just be honest with you, that guy he's not exactly a big time actor, so he's got, like, they totally called him, was like, hey.
He's in the Aquaman movie.
Now, what about from the years of 2008 to 2012 when the Clone Wars was going on? Tain't no Aquaman then.
You're right.
Anyway.
But no, he did not play.
What?
He did not play.
What?
The clones.
Absolutely
not. You're wrong.
I'm sorry, JJ. We are on a tangent, but she is very stubborn. So am I. Anyway, Star Wars Resistance.
Dameron looks fine.
We'll go from this. Okay. So on a scale.
Have you seen his animation?
Yeah, it's not good.
He looks.
Like I said.
He been looking good.
Like I said, crunchy.
Yeah, but like still, he looks good.
I don't know what's up with that nose.
We need to move on from this.
Oscar Isaac's nose is not that big.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, like, I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Just think about him. His nose is not like that, okay?
I don't know.
Like,
well, I mean, he's not an animated
so on
character.
a scale of 1 to 10,
okay.
1 being don't care, 5 being excited, I'm at like a 3. I'm in between don't care.
You said 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
10 being like, give me like, I want this now.
And then 5 being just excited?
5 and above means I'm actually excited for it. Okay. 4 and under is like, 0 is, or 1 is, I don't care. So I'm like at 3. I'm in between I don't care and I'm excited.
Oh, you're at 3.
I'm literally as neutral as it can be. I know 5 seems like it should be the neutral, but 3 for me is like literally neutral. Like I will watch the episode, I will watch future trailers, but should those trailers be not be good. Sorry, JJ, English. Should those trailers not be good, it will drop again. It all can right. And it will, but it can also increase in excitement. If you're
at 3, then I would say I'm at a 4.5.
Okay, so you're almost excited.
Almost.
You need like one more thing, maybe of the main character.
No, I don't care about him.
Okay, what about...
No, I'm just kidding. Sure, if they come out with something that's really good on him, then yeah.
What I personally want to know
anything out.
Is what's the story?
Sure.
Give me like basic plot, like is this just racing? Is he trying to be the best? Like, okay, that's the story. Him getting better at flying and all this good stuff, or is the story him being, the spy?
Sure.
The spy. Double agent?
No.
Okay. Percentage on double agent happening.
Oh, you want one?
I want one. That's what a question is. I need an answer.
Percentage.
On one person being a double agent.
I think it is about 13% likely that he will be a spy.
Not him.
A double agent.
Anybody in the show, double agent.
13%.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Oh, I'm saying 60% that we see a double agent.
No, 13. 60. It's not gonna happen.
100%. If I don't even. What did I say? 60%. 100%. Sorry, JJ. Math. 60%. I'm saying 60% chance that we are seeing a double agent because, to be honest with you, why would they give that synopsis of him being a spy if there wasn't someone for him to spy on? So 60% that there will be a double agent. I do not put my money on the Imperial, but that would be like the safe bet. So I'm going not safe bet with the Russian.
Oh, I think the Russian is kind of safe bet.
Suspect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. I mean, she's like, that's a little cliche.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I were to go, if anybody was going to be...
Plo Koon.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Stole that from
60%, 100%.
Yeah, just because I can't see his eyes, I don't know. Can't see his eyes. Maybe the Rhodian, his eyes aren't
He's like if I show you
like
my eyes will burn.
Maybe the Rhodian.
Nah.
But
he just wants to be the best. I feel like
that's actually.
I feel like the quiet guy is the guy you got to watch out for. Anyway, 60% that there will be a double agent.
13% that there will be a double agent.
Okay, JJ, put your percentage in the comment section down below, along with the rest of you guys watching. If you're not JJ, you can still comment below. We would love to hear from you, and we will totally talk about a topic that you have for next week. We always take suggestions. Just go ahead, leave it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video if you've enjoyed this conversation and know more math than I do. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. And there will be a playlist on the screen soon, if not already up there, where you can see the other 26 episodes of The Rule of Two. So
go check those out.
Go check them out. Yeah, we have some pretty fun conversations. We still have not gotten to the would you rather have bionic arms or bionic legs. That will be coming when JJ wants it.
Yes, when he puts in a
we'll do it after episode
request.
9. We'll see who gets their arm cut off in episode 9.
Oh yes, we need a cut arm.
We need JJ.
We need limbs off.
If you're still listening, JJ, I know you can click off the video at any time you want. But if you're still listening, that is one request that you should definitely hear us out on. Yes. Cut somebody's arm off. We'll see after episode 9 when someone eventually gets a bionic arm, and then we might have that conversation. But we might need to see someone with some bionic legs. So JJ, we said no, never mind. Maul. We got Maul. Never mind.
We could always use more.
We need someone with 2 bionic arms, okay? And then we can judge whether it's better to have bionic legs or bionic arms.
What if Phasma, like, she goes down in the burning flames, and she, like, goes to brace herself, and her arms get burnt up, and she ends up having bionic arms.
That would be cool.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
And that's how she can make it back.
Mm-hmm. Never mind her eye being burned. That's fine.
She could totally just, like, put in a fake eyeball. She could Thor it.
She could totally Thor it. She could rocket it and steal somebody's eye and then just put it in her face.
Yeah. That sounds great.
Yes, JJ. Cut off either Rey's or Kylo's both of their arms, but leave them alive so that we see what it's like having 2 bionic arms and then 2 bionic legs with Maul. So yeah. We'll do that after episode 9 when JJ cuts somebody's arms off, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time, or you'll hear us next time, and don't forget to comment below on what you think of anything that we've said. May the Force be with you.
Always.